Hey y'all, hey everybody, happy Thursday. Hey Neola, hey Casey Sims World. Hey love. Happy Thursday, everybody. Um Danielle Robinson, hey love. Walk by faith, not by sight. Hey boo. Mickey, hey sis. Lisa plus three, hey love. Hey everybody, happy Thursday. Make sure you guys hit the like button on your way in and make sure you don't forget to follow that Instagram, Spill Tea with TaylorXo, no dots or underscores. Hey Mo14, hey baby. Um, so yeah, y'all, I just put my babies down and I was just like, before I get too comfortable in bed and start flipping through YouTube and just get too much into YouTube, let me come on here and do my own live because I'm sure a lot of you seen what went down today, or not down, well, not even really today, but tonight with Jazzy going live. And yeah, I just had to speak on it real quick. I'm not going to keep you guys too long. I know it's, at night, everybody's settling down and trying to get their kids to bed, and they're trying to, hey, Cindy, E, hey, love, hey, lovely Gabriel. So I know, everybody's getting themselves together for work tomorrow, school tomorrow, whatever you guys have going on. My bad, y'all. Yeah, Neola, yep, I saw her live about that CPS thing. Someone supposedly called and reported her doing drugs and domestic violence. Yes. Which we all know is a bunch of crap, but hey Nicole E, hey baby. Yes, everybody thumbs up the live on your way in. Hey only, is it Samoa or Samo? I don't know how to say that. I hope people are calling and report her mistreatment towards her kids. I just realized it wasn't Friday after watching Girls Turn Up Girl. I know, yeah, it's not Friday, but I just be feeling like these weeks fly by so fast. It's like it might as well be freaking Friday today because these weeks just fly by. These months and these years just fly by. It's just like before you know it, we're gonna be over with summer already, and we'll be going into Christmas. And it's just like, where does the time go? Like and it seems like it's like a thing when you as you get older. It's not really, y'all know when we're kids, like the time goes by so slow when you're just like, oh, I can't wait. Like it just seems like time is so slow. But as you get older, it's just like, damn, can life or the day slow down just a little bit? Um, hey Yana Mama, hey love. You're handling things and listening. All right, Bill. Um, Jazz needs to quit. She knows she's lying. She fabricated that story. Anytime somebody calls her out on her bull crap, she comes up with these lies. Girl, stop lying. Stop lying, girl. Mickey, you thought it was Friday. Yeah. They all went smoking attention today. Girl, her starving and neglecting the kids. I hope they keep calling on her too. Girl. Her putting this big wide hip bum over her own kids. Girl, we're gonna get into it. It's crazy because this is just, I say it every live, and I know it just seems like these lives are just so repetitive, but it just seems like these girls' lives have become so repetitive, and the lessons that us, it just seems like these girls, like, they watch reactors all the time, but it's like they still don't listen to what these reactors say. It's just like, you know clearly you don't have a mother over there telling you, showing you any better. You don't, none of these girls know no better. And clearly they don't both have mothers over there telling them, like, look, y'all need to get yourselves together. You need to do, they don't have anybody over there telling them this. So it's just like, you would think after, they watch these reactors like they do day in and day out, it was like they would get it already. Like, like they follow everything but, what they really should be following. I don't know if they take the react of what the reactors say is like bullying or hating or anything like that. Like half of the time these reactors aren't talking about their kids badly, or they're not, bullying or saying anything wrong. It's saying what their mother should be saying, their sister should be saying, or a grandmother, or somebody in their lives that clearly aren't telling them, like what the hell they need to be doing. Hey CC, hey love. Hey Be Real, hey baby. Liv still hasn't learned after having her kids removed. She would never learn. Jazz is just a lost cause. I don't see her changing. Well, hey the anonymous reactor. Hey love. The moms are yes men. Oh yeah. Hey Bella Bougie. Hey sis. It's just like, it's a shame that, like, especially, and I say with Liv too, like, you know, I especially, my bad, y'all. I especially say with Liv too, like, how do you have your own mother in the home and you get your kids taken like that? Like, how does that even happen? Like, you got a whole mother living in the home and you still end up getting your kids took like that. Like, your mother is not in there telling you, like, you need to get yourself together for these kids. And it's just like, these girls don't care about getting their kids taken. Like, Liv was all on live all last summer with the pedophile, just, drinking, smoking, having a good old time. And it's just like, sis, do you not think people are out here like looking at these lives, sending them to people? Jazzy, do you not think that people are sending this stuff to people, or, just as concerned? I mean, because clearly nobody's concerned in these homes. I just, it just has to be like nobody, like just like Jazzy's mom, like she has a YouTube channel herself. She knows what's going on in the home. She probably talks to Jazzy on a daily. Like, you're not talking to this girl. You're not, telling her like, get it together. Them kids are gonna get took or something bad is gonna happen. Like, I just don't. Hey Southside, hey baby. Like, hey CB, hey baby. Hey Mrs. Misi, hey Cicely, hey everybody joining the chat. Make sure you guys hit that like button before you guys get started listening, or before you guys go out. And make sure, I told y'all, don't forget to follow that Instagram, Spill Tea with TaylorXo. Um, but like I said, it's just like, I don't understand. Like, I have three daughters, and I know one day, they'll have kids. And, if I seen something, such as like my daughters starving their kids, or bringing random men in the home, or, I'd be like, look, you either get your act right, get yourself together, or, my grandbabies are coming over here with me, or something's about to happen, because we're not doing that. It doesn't matter if you didn't birth those kids or not. That's still your grandchildren. You still have the same energy, just like if you were a mother to them. You just don't allow your kids to just do whatever with their kids, and you don't want to say nothing because you want to keep it cordial, and you don't want to, like, come on. Something could have seriously happened, especially to Liv's kids this summer, having a whole pedophile around those three kids like that. So, um, Tara, the problem is that they don't take corrective criticism. Well, they call it bullying. So many people have tried to help these young ladies, but their ego gets in the way. Oh, exactly. Especially Liv's. Especially Liv's. So anyways, you guys, today Jazzy got on live. And as you guys know, for the past week, or since she did that one live a few days ago of the kids, basically, Amaya saying that she was starved. She's starving all the time. We did a live one of 3 days ago. People have been, on her butt about, the kids being starved. And, I've seen a few people in a reactors live. I think it was the Ericsia. Allegedly pedo. I mean, okay, yeah, Nicole, we'll say that, but we all know. We all know, but I will say allegedly, an alleged pedophile. Um, but a lot of the people have been talking on the YouTube streets in the mommy sector this week about this whole live that Jazzy did about her kids being starved. Now, it's been no secret that these kids have been getting starved for years. We've seen this play out on the YouTube streets for a while now. And CPS has been called multiple times. Jazzy stated in her live today that CPS has been called. Not only, we won't even count at her last apartment, but we'll count this home that she's at now. She said that CPS has been called multiple times there. And who is this? My bad, y'all. Somebody texted from this random number. My bad, y'all. So it has been no secret that Jazzy has been involved with CPS. Liv has been involved with CPS. But then again, like I said, you can't get on this platform and, starve kids and have random men run your kids on camera and think that and which I don't even think Liv had CPS called on her during that time. But I know when she was in Florida, when she first came, people had called CPS on her for some reason. I don't remember what it is. But we all know, as far as with Jazzy, that CPS has been a thing for years with her. And especially this week, I know I seen somebody in a Reactors Live saying that they were going to call CPS on her because they were concerned about the kids. So, Lord, they're laying it thick with them lives and vlogs to one up each other for a piece of change. Girl, 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 girl. My nephew told me to tell you that you are a beautiful woman and your husband is a blessed man to have you. He's seen you and said you are absolutely beautiful. Oh, tell your nephew I said that is so sweet. That is so sweet, love. So sweet. Thank you. She used the CPS for content. She's a liar, girl. At this point, I know it's for content. The thing about it is, though, if I had CPS, being called on me, and if I was like a vlogger, a family vlogger, a mommy vlogger, I wouldn't even want to be coming on YouTube and telling people that CPS is being called on me and my kid, I wouldn't even want anybody to know that. That would be something I would keep to myself. I know she said today in her live that she goes on here and she tells people that CPS is called because I guess the subscribers or the YouTube people are the people who are doing it. But sis, it could easily not. I mean, there could be a teacher. Teachers are mandated to call on kids if they see signs of abuse or neglect. So it could not even be YouTube. It could be somebody, a teacher, a neighbor, somebody who sees those kids and thinks the same things that we do. It's just like it doesn't always have to be a YouTuber. And so do you guys want to hear the audio of what she said about, how CPS was called today? Do you guys want to hear that, or do you just want to talk about it? Because y'all know I don't really show the videos on here, but I can play the audio of her going live today and talking about, this whole CPS thing, and then we can talk about it. So you guys comment down below if you guys would care to hear that, so we can go, because y'all, I already forget, but I already be forgetting stuff. But when I'm pregnant, y'all, I be getting the pregnancy brain like hell, and I just be forgetting stuff, and I be coming on live like, damn, I should have wrote notes down, or damn, I should have. But half the time, I don't even be remember what the hell I just said 2 seconds ago. Hey, is it Delana? Hey, love. Hey, Linda G. Hey, baby. Nisha, you want to hear it? Okay. Neola, okay. Queen Mika, hey Bill. I've never seen someone so eager to tell people about multiple CPS visits. Girl, it's just like, okay, like, sis, you're not embarrassed. You don't care about that whole look as a mother of five. Sis, you're a mother of five. And this has been going on for years now. You've been having CPS called on you like it's like somebody's calling on, sending you a damn pizza there or something, and you just think that's normal, like that's something that you should come on and tell. That's just straight up embarrassing. I wouldn't even tell people. Like I said, I would keep that to myself. But if CPS is being called like that to the home, then sis, there's something going on. And I really don't agree that CPS uses social media as an excuse to justify people calling CPS on these women, because, there could be clear neglect. going on and abuse that's going on. But I guess because, oh, it's a social media thing, and oh, it's just jealous, hate, and bullies. Like, what the hell does that matter at the end of the day? I mean, there's YouTubers on here that probably get off and abuse their kids every damn day. And at that, it's not like people are making this starvation shit up. And, the fact that, these kids are being starved and neglected, it's not like it's being made up. So I really just don't understand why this is something that's just taken so lightly by CPS because, oh, she's on social media. Like, it just makes no sense to me. And that's been her main excuse for years now of why, CPS doesn't go come and they really don't do anything. I guess because they know that this is a social media thing and she's clearly being targeted, bullied. Sis, bullied. We don't care about you. We care about those kids. We don't give two craps about you, sis. Nobody's worried about you. We're worried about those kids that you're starving over there. And it's clear neglect because the kids are skin and bones. They got bags under their eyes. I really just don't understand how that's just justified because of social media. I don't know if the people that are calling CPS, I don't know if they're sending pictures, screenshots of, or videos. I don't know what they're doing, but clearly it's just being taken so lightly. And it's just like, you would think CPS, after having these multiple calls in a year, you would think that they would take it serious and say, okay, well, something has to be going on, because why is CPS being called on this woman like this every other year or every other few months? Nobody calls CPS. That man lying again. Girl, I don't know. I really don't know at this point. And it's just like, it's just become so sickening and just so delusional. And, this girl needs to really just find other things in life to entertain her besides getting on the internet, trying to get sympathy from people because she don't have a man over there giving her none. And, it's just like, where is Chris with all this? Like, is Chris around to defend you? Or it's just like, I don't understand. So, hold on, y'all. Hey, Tracy Pierce. Hey, love. All right, y'all.
Talk about this because it's so annoying. And people down there are going to say, don't talk about it. But bullying is not okay. At this point, you're bullying the out of me. And it's not okay. Never, ever have y'all seen any domestic violence over here.
Oh, hold on. I skipped too far.
Yeah, thank you. I'm going to come talk to y'all because I know I look crazy because we just came from the park and I was kind of jogging with Stinkabug. Right, that was a big one. My hands. Touching the stroller. Hey, y'all. So, it may or may not send notifications, but if you don't mind hitting the like on the way in. But I want to talk to y'all because I don't understand why people just really have a problem with me. Like, to the point that they feel like they got to interrupt other people, not even their lives, just bring in other parties for no reason. Meaning, so, backstory. Apparently, they called CPS and said there was a domestic violence going on here, and I was doing drugs on a live stream.
Okay, so I'm gonna stop right there. Is this an old video? No, Rose. This was just done like a few hours ago. She got on live. Yeah, this was on my Jazzy life, not Instagram. So I'm gonna stop right there because I'm just gonna say this, okay? Sis, we've been saying for the past week that these kids have been being starved And it's clear as day what's going on. Like I said, when your 6-year-old daughter's coming on live and say, I'm starved, I starve all day, it's a problem and an issue. And this is exactly why people called on your dumbass. Okay. So she went on to say that they called CPS because there was domestic violence going on in the home and she was doing drugs on live. Sis, you know damn well that is a damn lie. Nobody called you about no damn domestic violence or no using drugs on lives. You who would even where would anybody get that from? You don't even that man is not even home for it to be a domestic violence case. The man doesn't even come, the man is never home. He's never in the home, he's never on videos, he's never on lives. How the hell are people calling about domestic violence? And if it is a domestic violence case, why are they calling CPS? Shouldn't they be calling the cops to get sent to the home if they think she's being abused? Why would CPS be being called about a domestic violence? So we were in the Discord talking about it, and people were, people were thinking like, was this a neighbor? Was this a neighbor that called about the domestic violence? Because at the end of the day, the only people that will really know if there's domestic violence going on in the home is if it was a neighbor. Because at the end of the day, Chris is not there, so there's no way of us knowing, any type of like screaming or hitting that's going on over there. It would have to be a neighbor that's next door. They happen to hear something, him hitting her, arguing with her. So how in the heck is it a domestic violence call to CPS about Chris hitting on her or whatever they tried to say? That just makes no sense to me. And as far as using drugs on live, what are you talking about using drugs on live? The girl doesn't, there's been no videos or anything of her doing anything on live as far as a drug or smoke, even smoking a cigarette. The girl, I don't even think she smokes cigarettes. So where do people get that you are using drugs on live? Okay, I highly doubt that. No, what really happened is somebody called CPS on you for starving those kids, and because you're embarrassed or you don't want to truly say what it was, you want to come on here and make up some lies talking about some domestic violence and drug use. Sis, that's pathetic to me. And you covering up what it really was about is just even more just delusional and psycho, and talking about people are bullying you. Nobody's bullying you. People are concerned about those kids. And I will say that I seen the exact person in somebody's live saying that they were planning on calling CPS on her and said that they had already done it and they had talked to a woman and they had seen like they weren't too concerned about it. So I will say that that's a lie. Okay, that's a clear lie. And during the live, we were watching the video of her starving the kids or the kids saying that they were starving. So that's a lie. If somebody did call CPS, sis, it was not about no domestic violence or you using drugs on live. It was definitely about you starving those kids. And to make that about you is sickening. And that's why you have CPS getting called on you now, because you always make it about you. Everything is about you. It's never about those kids. Like I said again, we are concerned about those kids. Nobody bullies you. Yeah, people call her ugly and talk about her wigs and talk about her weight, but this is social media. Okay. And like somebody said on her live, you have to have tough skin to be on social media. You cannot be on social media crying because somebody said something about you, or this is it. This is what it is. When you put yourself out there, when you put your face out there, when you put your home out there, when you put your kids out there, it's an automatic pass for somebody to judge what's going on in your home, because they can. It's social media. Unless you block that person off your channel completely, somebody is able to say what the hell they want about you, whether you like it or not. And if you don't like it, sis, go get you a 9 to 5 job, something your lazy ass won't do. But you'll still come on here and make these videos and continue to show you starving these kids and continue to show that bum. But you won't get off YouTube. You would think, if I would say, me as a mother, if somebody kept calling CPS on me and I had kids in the home that I knew that could potentially get taken away due to all these calls from CPS, I would hop my ass right off YouTube and just find a 9 to 5, because at the end of the day, it's not even worth having my babies taken over some dumb stuff. Because, if, let's just say it was a lie, for people to keep calling up and making up lies about me abusing my kids and neglecting my kids, it wouldn't even be worth that. So the fact that you're still coming on here and showing the same content that you've done showed for years, that got your butt got that has you that had you gotten that had you getting CPS called years ago, you're still coming on here doing the same content. Hey Rakisha, hey love. She loves being reacted on. Girl, I mean, she has to be. You love the attention because you don't get the attention anywhere else. You don't get it from your man, you don't get it from your family. You don't go out, you don't do anything. So clearly you need this attention. You love this attention. You love feeling like people are so concerned about you, so concerned about your life and what the hell you're doing. But little do you know, sis, we're worried about those kids because that's what you show mainly. You don't show content of just yourself. You exploit those kids on there and you show content of those poor kids begging and pleading for food, for every and anything. So if I knew that there was a potential way that my kids could be taken due to somebody or people to just keep calling CPS on me, my ass will go and get a damn 9 to 5. Because at the end of the day, sis, this YouTube stuff is not gonna last forever. This YouTube stuff is not lasting forever. And I'll say the same thing about Liv. These girls think that YouTube is going to last forever, that YouTube will always be here to pay their bills. And it won't. It will not. YouTube will not be around forever. I'm sure eventually the pay will change on YouTube, the trends will change on YouTube. Channels get old and get washed up. Even the channels with the millions and millions of subscribers, they fall and they go down and they don't even, some people just go off the face of the earth, off YouTube, and you never see these people again. But the thing about it is, though, those people probably have the money put up and have, if you're getting millions and millions of subscribers on YouTube, I would think that you're getting a good enough amount of money off YouTube to save and to live off of, and to where you can afford to go off of YouTube and go have some money to live off of until you get you a real career. These girls don't have nothing. They spend every tax check, every YouTube check on a rent, electric, these kids. Y'all, this is not lasting forever. And the fact that this girl is even planning to have a sixth baby, when you don't even know when YouTube is going to stop paying, when your funds are getting stopped, when you want to get you a 9 to 5, having 5 or 6 kids, says you need guaranteed income. Which I will say that a 9 to 5 is not guaranteed income, but at the end of the day, it's more guaranteed than a YouTube check. Okay, these girls have gotten so comfortable because they've been on YouTube for 4 to 5 years plus, and oh well, it ain't never gonna stop. It's just gonna get more and more. None of these girls' channels have grown. Liv's channel hasn't grown. I'm pretty sure it's not over 100K. Jazzy's channel hasn't even made it to, not even barely. I mean, she's not even nowhere near close to 100K. And from what I see from these YouTubers, if you're not over 100K or close to 500K, you're not making no money to where you can just have savings after savings after savings. I posted the number for CPS above. Girl, do it. Have somebody else calling her ass, because at the end of the day, it's just like, clearly this girl doesn't learn. I mean, the millions and millions of CPS calls that have been done over the years have not straightened this girl up for nothing. It's still the same old story. So we're gonna get back into her live. Jazz needs to be held accountable for neglecting her children. They said she let the baby cry his eyes out on her live yesterday, I believe. Yeah, and that's what people were saying, that she left the baby crying and she didn't tend to the baby. And I guess people were saying, since Chris isn't there, she's taking that out on the baby. But we already know that once that baby starts walking, he'll be last on the list, just like the other kids. It ain't gonna change. She was all over Ava and Aiden when they were babies, and as soon as they got old enough to walk, and started really becoming needy, because the older kids get, the needier they get. It does not stop. People think, oh, newborns are just as needy as toddlers. No, I think toddlers are just as needy as newborns. Newborns, you can sit their butt right on the bed to lay and they don't move. You give them a bottle, they sleep all day. I think newborns is the most easiest part of parenting. I truly think. Yeah, it's hard to wake up. You got to feed them every 2 hours. The crying, but I think newborn is the most easiest part of parenting. It's when they start walking, when you need to start teaching them to be potty trained, when you got to transition them out of formula to food, when you got to teach them how to, talk their ABCs, one, two, threes. When you have to physically show them and teach them and take the time out of your day to really, get your child to where they need to be. That's when the true hard part of parenting starts. And a lot of the times, people are all for it when they're babies, but when they get to that part where they're about to go to school and you got to teach them, and it becomes too overwhelming for people. And it has showed that this part of parenting for her, for when the kids transition out of babies to children that are going to eventually go to school and have to, you know that's when the hard part of it all starts, and that's when the kids get delayed. I mean, they're really already delayed before they get to that part, but that's when it truly shows what type parent you are. Olivia Popova thinks, hey boo, um once the babies become toddlers, she wants another baby. Exactly.
I don't know how to even talk about this because it's so annoying. And people down there are going to say, don't talk about it. But bullying is not okay. At this point, you're bullying the out of me. And it's not okay. Never, ever have y'all seen any domestic violence over here. You don't see.
Sis, we never seen it because the bum ain't ever home. That's why we ain't never seen it.
It's annoying. It's annoying. Like, all we're doing is living our lives. And, oh my God, drugs. At a point, I was telling my mom, I was like, and yes, I know they're going to their best at CPS. No, this needs to be handled in public.
What is a beautiful woman like you doing in a place like this? It is so much better.
For the simple fact that it's coming from y'all. Not all y'all, but it's coming from social media. I was like, yes, CPS does call. They call. They actually call my mom. And my thing is, it's so annoying.
So she said that they're calling her mother. Sis, how are they calling your mother? Why would they be calling your mother? Is your YouTube channel in her name? Because I have heard that the YouTube channel is in her name. They're calling your why are they calling your mother? And that's even more alarming, that your mother's getting all these CPS calls and she acts like she don't have a care in the world about it. And talking about it's annoying. Sis, it's annoying that you don't feed your kids. It's annoying that you neglect your kids. It's annoying that you rather pay for a man and feed a man over your kids. It's annoying that you were so desperate and hard up for a dude that you'll do anything and everything for a man. But when it comes to your kids, you don't want to hear nothing. You don't want to see nothing. You don't want to feed nothing. That's what's annoying. Okay? That's what's truly annoying. Okay? I'm sure your kids are annoyed that you can't feed them right. I'm sure that your kids are annoyed that you spent 7,000 plus to go get a man a car, but can't take them out to a damn pool or a vacation or a water park or anything. That's what's annoying. Okay, I'll tell you. I could sit here all night and all day and tell you what's annoying about you. Okay, this girl has a nerve, man. It's just.
Why don't they go the extra mile? Like, I really feel like they need to upgrade their system. This video is about. They need to upgrade their system because we're not living back in the day. This is 2022. Everybody.
Yeah, and that's another thing. Why So you're telling me the CPS calls people before they call people about the issues they have with people. So you mean to tell me that an abused and neglected child has a CPS worker calling their parents before they show up and basically telling them why they'll be coming and what was the purpose of the CPS call? Wouldn't that give a mother or a father or whoever's abusing them kids enough time to clean up or put some food in the house or whatever the hell they're going to do? Why is CPS calling before they show up? I thought when you call CPS, it's just a thing where they just pop up right on the door. Why is CPS calling and saying they're about to come over? Yeah, CPS calling saying, "Hey, I'm coming over." Like, isn't that the whole point of the abuse and neglect of kids? They want to pop up because you don't know what's going on in that house. You could be giving a child abuser, a neglectful ass parent that has somebody locked in a room, a time to like take them out, clean them up, and act like put on this whole persona like they're not even abusing their kids and starving their kids. So why are these all these calls always being made before they're coming? Or last time, and I heard somebody say it too, they said that she tried to say that they texted her. Sis, are you are you kidding me? They're calling. So you mean to tell me they called you up saying, "Yeah, we're about to come to your daughter's house because we're getting calls that she's over there getting abused and she's using drugs on the live. So make sure you got the door unlocked or somebody's there because we're about to pop over there. We're about to head over there." Like, what? So that's how CPS does it, and that's why all these kids are out here dying and failed now because CPS is calling before they get to these people's houses and giving these people, these child abusers, these neglectful ass parents enough time to clean everything up before these CPS people show up. Are you kidding me? Aiden is annoyed because he can't speak and say what's wrong or what he wants. And I totally believe that. I totally believe that. And, just yet another thing that's, nothing's gonna get done about their speech. Nothing's gonna get done about, none of that. She's gonna wait till they go to school and have the teachers do it and handle it because she don't have time to do it because she's too stuck up and worried about a bum. She's not. She don't want to be. She don't want to be dealt with that, or she doesn't want to have any responsibility of teaching these kids anything. I guess she thinks that you pop them out and you have them sit home for 3 to 4 years, and then when they get ready, that's when it's the teacher's 100% the teacher's job to go there and teach them their ABCs and 1, 2, 3s. At the end of the day, sis, that's your job as a parent, okay? A child should be knowing their name, their ABCs, their 1, 2, 3s, their colors, their animals, their shapes. That's something that you teach a child before they go to school because, I'm sure they'll be going to school with other kids who probably have parents in the home that are actually teaching their kids, and taking time out with their kids. I'm pretty sure that those kids are already going to be knowing all that stuff while you got them, two kids up in there that don't know a god darn thing. They're just clueless to ABCs, 1, 2, 3, shapes, colors, animals, just pictures, and just having a sentence that, just a full on sentence with them. And the thing about it is, though, I would not be having 4-year-olds just not knowing a darn thing. Like, don't you want your kids to be able to communicate with you, that if something ever were to happen when you're not around, they can communicate with you what is going on to them, or what's, who said what, or what physically happened to them. You just want your kids not knowing nothing. My 2-year-old is able to tell me what's going on with her, even her body, if there's something hurting her, or if she's feeling like, she's able to communicate with me what is going on. And that's how I want it to be, because when I send my kids out with somebody, or I send my kids to school, if a teacher's playing, like trying to play with my child and act like, just act all crazy, my child can come home and tell me like, "Mommy, my teacher, she did this," or because kids will tell it. When kids are able to talk, they will tell it. They have no problem telling what is going on. So you want your kids to always be able to communicate with you what is going on when you're not in their presence. Okay? I'm not going to be sending my kids nowhere and they can't even communicate what the hell is going on. No, we're not. No, because my child is going to come home and tell me if somebody's playing like they're dumb, or they want to sit here and play with my child. No, because You come right home, you tell mommy what's going on, and mommy will go get that handled. Okay. And I don't even think she cares enough to even have those kids tell her if something was going on with them anyway. We already heard her tell Amaya that she doesn't even want Amaya talking to her about anything that's going on at her father's or anything that has anything to do with her father. Sis, you especially girls, you always want your girls, especially. And I'm not gonna say, oh, it's just, boys are forgotten, but especially girls in this day and age, too many things happen with girls for you to be having girls walking around just not knowing nothing, just clueless as you know what. No, 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 no. This world is too crazy. People play too much with people's kids. No. Hey Lotus Black. Hey Bentley Dukes Bowser. Exactly. My youngest was potty trained and can speak properly at 3. Exactly. You want your child to communicate because like somebody or like Nicole just said, yeah, Aiden and kids will get frustrated if they don't know how to communicate because they want to talk and they need things, but they just don't know how to say it. Just like that Ileana Brown girl, her son's 3 years old and he can't even say one word yet. And she wants to send him to daycare and all. And, and that's another thing too. Jazzy put up a video today. Yeah, anything. I'm going to need to know. Girl, I'm going to need to know everything. Yeah, tell it all. Run it down. The teacher did what? Somebody did what? The kid did what? Yeah, okay. We'll go handle that. Yeah, yeah, tell it all. What's going on? They did what? Yeah. Okay. All right, mommy's about to handle that. Yeah, like you just don't want to just sit here and have people playing with your kids and they can't even say nothing. They're just like, are you kidding me? Today, Jazzy posted a video and it said, I found a babysitter. And I'm sitting here thinking like, okay, well, is Philip taking the kids again or if like what babysitter? Because we know ain't nobody watching those kids. Their own grandmother don't even watch the damn kids. So she said this while she was at Sephora, she had met this woman, and her woman said that she could babysit her kids, and she took it and ran with it. Like, oh, all right, then yeah, well, she could babysit my kids. Sis, are you crazy? Do you not hear of all the stories that people killing kids and, kids getting abused and sexually abused? You're just gonna let any and everybody watch your kids because you need a break and you what? What? Run that again? You're just gonna let a woman that you met at Sephora go and watch your kids? I don't even let my family watch my darn kid. If it's not my grandmother or my mother, you're not watching my kids. I don't care. I don't care if I had a whole vacation, I don't care if I had a whole free vacation planned to Bora Bora for 2 weeks. If my grandmother or my mother cannot watch my kids, I'm not going. Simple and plain. I'm not going because I'm not leaving my children with nobody and have nobody playing with my kids. No, 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 no. No, no, no. We're not. No. This world is too crazy to be out here just letting anybody watch your kids because you were so hard up to get a damn break that you don't even care. So when I seen that, you don't get me started on Ileana girl. She's just like another Jazzy, and it's crazy. Um, Girl, I wish a stranger would approach me about mine. Girl, I've had people, and because it's beautiful, and I don't like to brag. I don't like to. Well, I do like to brag because my babies are beautiful, but people take a fit over my kids all the time, and I've had people come up to me like, "Oh my God, if you ever need a baby, oh my God, I'd love to watch those girls. I love to babysit." Okay, you can want to all you want, but no, you would never ever watch my kids. I don't care how cute you think my kids are, no, no, no. So yeah, no. That's all I'm gonna say on that. No, that's all that needs to be said on that. But let's just finish out part of this video.
On social media, there's people that just don't like people.
Yeah,
like
girl, Nicole. Yeah, I've had people say, if you ever need a babysitter, I'll watch them. Or no, I don't care how cute or how beautiful you think my kids. No, The hell? And by you saying that makes it even more strange. I'm gonna look at you even more weird. Like, why are you volunteering to watch some random strangers' kids like that? Because they're cute? No. No. That y'all, it was y'all know. Like, I don't even have I wouldn't even entertain in that. You can call my babies beautiful all you want. All you want, all day. I don't care. But as far as you recommending to watch babysit my kid, no. Yeah, that would never walk up to a random lady or a random woman that I thought, um, yeah, I've had people say that, but who entertain? Yeah, it's just something that you like, just don't even entertain her. You blow off like, yeah, you can call my girls pretty all you want, but I'm not even gonna respond back to something like babysitting my kids. No.
Me. People that just don't like me, and they'll do anything. Like say, well, we're calling for domestic violence and drug abuse over there. Oh man. I haven't smoked a vape in a minute since before stink bug. Domestic violence. I mean, and I'm just like, when are they going to just say, you know what? I'm not even gonna call no more. They need to change it to where, okay, it's social media. Let's look it up. Let's look it up before we make any kind of assumptions, because we know what social media comes with. And it's like, I really wish they would do that. But my thing is like, why are y'all making false accusations?
Your eyes are gonna look years and years younger.
Why is there so many damn ads on this thing? Like, girl, you that pressed?
And there's people out here that's actually been domestically abused. Like, there's actually really people out here in the streets or whatever.
Just not just
here. I'm saying, like, in general, there's people out there that get abused, or that's, drugs on some hard stuff, and y'all are calling them on me. You're taking away from somebody else that needs help.
Girl, do not sit up in here and act like you're this loving mother that does so much for your kids, and it's so appalling that somebody would dare call CPS on you. Girl, don't even do that. Don't even do that. Don't even act like you're this such great mother of the year, and oh my God, Jazzy? They're calling CPS on Jazzy? Girl, don't even act like that, because you know darn well what them kids be over there saying all live and what they be looking like. Don't hey Deidre, hey love, don't even be doing that. The girl, who are you? This is what you're known for. You're known on YouTube for being the mother who starves their kids and the mother who puts men over her kids. Don't even come on here and act like that, like people who actually need help. Girl, your kids need help, okay? Oh, them babies over there, they need help, okay? Don't even try to act like they got all this fat on them and they're in the newest of the new, and you're just, oh my God, Jazzy, you're calling them on me? All these people out here that are abused and neglected, sis, you're one of them. You're one of them. Surprisingly, you got that big old forehead over there. You don't know that? You got all that forehead and don't got nothing in it. Just an empty brain, empty forehead, empty all that. Sis, you don't. Come on. Don't even do that. Don't even do that. You need to put that big old forehead, that big old brain, okay, to work. Put two and two together. Look at those babies, okay? And then you'll see why people call the way they do when they say the stuff they do about you, okay? Please.
It's sad. They didn't just stop with it. I'm just like, when does it end? When does it end? When
it ends when you stop starving your kids and you start putting your kids before a damn bum. That's when it'll end. Okay? It'll end when you start feeding those kids and put some fat on them kids' bones. Okay? And don't have them kids walking around in some dingy old clothes, hair not done, bum driving around a car while they got to sit in the house day after day. Sis, that's when it'll end, okay? All right. That's when your CPS callings will end. Is when you actually feed, clothe, and treat your kids like they're kids, and you're a mother to them damn kids. That's when it will end. Okay. I thought a big head means you're smart, sis. Okay. Got that big old head. I thought people with these big old brains and these big old foreheads, they should know everything. You got that big old brain. You got all that room to know with this and that. I thought you're about the dumbest one out here.
You just give up on watching me or supporting me. I'm gonna say supporting me because they support. Obviously, they watch. When does that end? When does CPS the system evolve, change? You know what I'm saying? When does that end? They need to. Someone said, "I wish they would arrest them for." Thank you. False allegations. Thank you. But they don't. They just hear it and they just jump. Oh my God, domestic violence. Oh my God, drug abuse. And I'm just like, I don't even. If they showed up to my house, I told my mom I wouldn't even know what to do, but just kind of might laugh at them. I might actually laugh because it's like, are y'all stupid or are y'all stupid? That's how I feel. And I know that they just do.
Are you stupid or no, sis? We're stupid? Are we stupid? No, sis, are you stupid? Or are you stupid? Are you stupid enough to come on here while your kids are starved and have your kids on here saying they're starving? They need food. Are you stupid enough to come on here on live and have your kids saying that and think that ain't nobody gonna call when you already have a history? All I'm gonna say is my shabby life. That's all I gotta say is my shabby life. Are you stupid enough to come on here and keep neglecting these kids and starving these kids and putting it on live and think that nobody's gonna call CPS or nobody's gonna question your dumb ass? Okay. All right. But we're stupid though. Okay.
On their job, but I'm just like, if you're gonna do your job, do it in depth. Like, if someone say that and they say they seen it, you need hardcore effing proof. And I'm saying that because I'm just gonna put this out there. When we first moved here, they kept calling. They came out here. I didn't even speak on it. They came out here. Someone said that the kids don't have beds, and they came out here a few times. They came out here.
Okay, so CPS has came out there a few times. So CPS has came out to your house a few times and you're still saying that you're the wrong person, that CPS doesn't need to call on you. Okay, sis, if they didn't need to be called on you, then CPS won't be showing up at your door every other week or every other month talking about somebody, because that's not normal. Normal YouTubers, they don't be having CPS called at their door every other month. Okay? They don't have CPS knocking on their door every other month. There is a reason CPS is showing up to your door every other month. There is a reason. And for you to blame the subscribers or the people on YouTube over you're doing as a mother is so pathetic to me. And that's why CPS is still knocking on your door now, because you see no wrong in what you do. You think that you feed those kids, you clothe those kids right, you do everything you need to do for those kids. But clearly, there's a disconnect with you and your kids because, sis, why is CPS always getting caught on you? Yeah, and why does YouTube need to know every time she has a CPS case? First of all, it's embarrassing. Girl, we were just sitting here talking about that. Why are you even telling YouTube about that? Why are you even coming on here and saying that? That's embarrassing your kids. You don't know who watches your channel. You don't know if them little girls are going to school and telling their teacher about your channel, or they're telling their friends about your channel, and you're on here saying the CPS is going to your door every other month. That's embarrassing not only for you but those kids too. You don't see any issue with that. You don't want to keep that to yourself. That's not a little off to you. Okay.
I didn't speak on it. That's the thing. I just didn't speak on anything. Hell, when I was in the hospital, they called. I was in the hospital. And they called my mom. My mom's like, She's in the hospital, and I have the kids, so I don't know what you're talking about. What's going on? What's going on? You know what I'm saying? I was in labor. The first.
So you're telling me that you're in labor and you got people calling CPS on you? You're in labor having a whole other baby and you're still having CPS called on your dumbass? And you don't learn then? You're in CPS. And I say you're in CPS. You're in the hospital giving birth to another child, your fifth child. And you even got CPS knocking on your door the day that you're giving birth to your fifth child. That's not alarming to you. That's normal. That's the YouTube's doing. No, sis, that's you. Okay, that's you. Hey Kayla, hey love. Those twins have yet to receive the water table from 2020. No dressers, clothes, shoes, not a damn thing, girl. And you know she ain't getting it. You know she's not getting it. She had to make sure she got her baby, her bum, his car before she got them kids anything. Okay, she had to make sure the little hippie bummy Chris over there got his little crybaby self got his truck before her kids got anything. She probably got the tax money and said, hold on. Before anybody in this thing is getting anything, my baby's getting his truck. You're pathetic. And that's why CPS is knocking at your door every day now, and you deserve it. You deserve it. You deserve everything you get. When you sit there and you put a man over your kids, sis, you deserve everything you get. You deserve it all. Okay? And I'll just say that.
Didn't speak on it so many times. And I'm just like, why am I holding this in? It needs to be speaked on. It needs to be spoken on because, like, they are sitting here lying on my name. I was telling Chris this. I was like, I follow this social media person on YouTube, not YouTube, TikTok and Facebook. I forgot her name. But she's a gay girl and she got dreads. Y'all might know who I'm talking about. She be going all kind of places, eating and stuff. And she said, I guess someone said that whenever you speak on something, if it's not true, then don't speak on it. And she said, I be damned, I'm going to speak on it because you're not going to sit here and lie on my name. And I felt that. I was like, I felt that because I get told it so many times, Jasmine, don't say nothing. Just be quiet, let it ride out. Then I'm just like, girl, you so weak. You're not defending yourself. That's how I see it. I'm like, why aren't you
No, sis, you're so weak that you're letting a bum sit over there and run your household and tell you what you're doing with your tax check. Are you that weak? So you don't want to look weak to the YouTubers, to the subscribers, but you sit there and look weak to them kids every day by giving that bum every damn thing and giving your kids nothing. Oh, so you're not weak then? Okay, you're only weak when it comes to CPS and this and that. Okay.
defending yourself? Open your mouth and speak up. That's how I feel. Hold on, let me read y'all's comments. It's not someone I know. It's not someone I know. Let me go back. I went through the same thing in my past. There are haters watching. They want to see you struggle. They want to see you mad, upset. This is satisfying them. You feed them when they react. Yeah, you're right. You're probably right. You're probably right. They're probably excited. They're probably happy. Like, oh my God, I finally made a breakthrough. I mean, but I'm going to say this. Like I said, it's just something, it's serious, but at the same time, I told myself, I said, I went on a walk. Okay, let me say that, but backtrack. I went on a walk. I had time to think, process it all. Why are you putting what? I had time to think, process it all. And I said, Jasmine, if you go on live, girl, don't let this stuff bother you. It's not bothering me, but it's like, dang, I want to.
That should be bothering you, sis. You getting CPS called on you, that should be bothering you. Because you could potentially get those kids taken off of that dumb stuff. That should bother you. In fact, that should bother you more than anything in your damn life at this point. That should bother you. The CPS is at your door every other month. That should very much bother you, because what happens if them kids get took? I know you don't care, as long as the hippie bum is there. I know you don't care. So that you don't care about that. You could give a two craps in the world about CPS coming to your door every other day when you got 5 kids up in there that you could possibly lose. And then what happens if them kids do if them kids do get took? Your mom ain't taking them. Philip ain't taking them. Them kids are going straight to foster care. Okay? Them kids are going straight to foster care. Okay? Because ain't nobody taking them kids. Ain't nobody taking those 5 kids in, especially all of them. Okay? They'd have to probably get split up, because ain't nobody taking 5 kids all at once. Okay? And then that's if you have this 6th baby. Okay? Nobody's doing that. So that should bother you very much so. You probably shouldn't even be able to sleep at night, sis. Okay? You shouldn't even be able to be sleeping at night. Okay? There's a possibility your kids could get took. Sis, you should be bawling your eyes out, crying. What? No, nothing bothers her but some damn D and a bum. That's all that bothers her, is some D and a bum. Pathetic.
Speak up. They are freaking bullying me. They are bullying me. They want me off this platform so bad. So bad that they have to make up lies. That's my thing. Oh, my comments keep going back up. You have to have thick skin to be on social media. You do. That's why I say sometimes it's better to just laugh it off. People hate when I laugh. They get mad in the comments whenever I laugh at them. You guys tell them the truth, Jazz. It is from social media, and it's crazy. Yeah, it is. It's from social media.
No, it's from you not feeding those kids. It's not no damn social media, sis. It's you. Okay? Don't blame social media, sis. That's you. Okay? Starving them kids, acting like you don't give a crap what they do, where they go, what they wear, sis. That's you. Stop blaming social media. Okay? Social media has nothing to do with it. You just put it on social media, and we're all mothers on here, and we're concerned. So damn right we're gonna be concerned and call to get them kids some help. Talking about social media. Girl, I said it, I'll say it again, and I'll say it again. Nobody cares about you, ugly. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. We care about those babies over there. Okay? No, Jazzy, nobody cares about you, sis. Nobody cares. Just like you don't care about those kids, sis. It's annoying. It's annoying. Sis, nobody cares about you. Okay? You wish that this was about you, but it's about those kids. Okay?
They need to start exposing these people who are making these false allegations so people could sue them for defamation of character. Thank you. But apparently you got to do more, meaning I don't even want to go into it because I already did some of it, like from the very beginning, but I'm just like, I'm going to speak up. I'm going to speak up, girl. I mean, because there's other YouTubers out there I know that.
Just like you're about to speak up for your sorry self, sis, we're speaking up for those kids, okay? So the same way that you're over here speaking up, we're speaking up for those kids too. Because clearly they don't have a mother who speaks up for them or cares about them enough to feed them and speak up for them and do whatever. Okay, so we got to do it because you don't do it. Okay, so just like you're speaking up and defending yourself, we're defending your babies because they don't got a mother over there defending them. We got to do it. Okay.
Bully. This is bullying. Like, and I hate to say that because we are grown women, everybody adults, and it is bullying. You're bullying adult because you just don't like her. Why? You don't even know her. You just know me from watching me. Sometimes, and it's crazy because I'm like, well, I talk to y'all, and this makes it so hard, y'all. This is why my wall is like here, because I love interacting with y'all. I love messaging y'all back and forth, communicating with y'all, talking to y'all, keep keying it up in the messages. But stuff like this, it's like I don't know who to trust, and I'm that type of person. I give everybody
Calling all soon-to-be
It's just,
We'd like
y'all,
to
it is just so pathetic. It's just, because I'm going to get off of here soon. We're going to finish out a little bit more of this live, and then we're going to wrap it up. But it is just so pathetic. It really is. This is just so pathetic to hear.
I want to be cool with everybody, and I just can't. Like, I can't because of stuff like this. People come on here and lie. It's very much bland. It is. And I'm just like, and I'm just over here being a god darn it mom. God darn it. That's all I'm saying. I'm just being a mom. Take care of the kids. And y'all gonna say that I'm doing drugs. I'm doing drugs on the live stream. And we also report, she said they needed to report domestic violence. They didn't even say what it was about, they just said it was a domestic violence report made. And I'm just like, what? Ooh. That's what I'm saying. Oh shit. It is. It's hard to trust people. It's sad because they say they want you to do.
It wasn't hard for you to start trusting that bum that you just brought in your house and acting like it wasn't hard for you to trust him. You don't know his background. You don't know nothing. Just move that girl straight in. I mean, move that man straight in. Start paying for him. Start letting him be around your daughters, especially, but your kids. It wasn't hard for you to trust him. Nobody would have known about drugs, but your bestie Liv put that on blast. Girl, and who knows what she does off camera talking. We know you don't do nothing on camera, but sis, what do you do off camera? Okay, that's what we want to know. What do you do off camera? Okay.
Better, but yet they try to break you, and it seems like, hate to me. That's what I don't get either. I see that a lot too. I see that comment a lot. Meaning, like, someone would be like, they'll try to throw in their constructive criticism, and then they'll be like, I just want you to do better. But at the same time, they turn around and say, but you're starving your kids, or you look at your kids bad, or you're a bad mom, or they try to throw slugs of how I look or how my kids look. And I'm just like, it's a lot of comments that y'all don't see, because I delete a lot. I delete them. I don't care what anybody say. Eventually, I delete them. I talk my mess and I delete them. But some of them get filtered. Those are the ones that y'all don't really see. Is those get filtered because they talk about the kids. So the way you can change your channel to make it to where they can't talk about your kids, you put in filtered words. A lot of them get filtered when they talk about the kids. I think you're doing a great job with yourself and family. You're doing great, Jazz. Keep pushing, and pray to God for your protection. You're a wonderful mother. Thank you. And I'm not saying I'm perfect, but I be trying. Okay, I take everything I say into consideration, and meaning some people, even though some people, they just talk and they think they know stuff, but there's people on here that do know stuff. They're like, oh, I'm more experienced. I have more kids. Little things like that. I take stuff into consideration. For example, somebody did say some comment on my video and was talking about, and I get this question a lot. Why are your twins still in pull-ups? Ava is fully potty trained. I'm just commenting on this. I'm just going to put it out there since we live. Ava is fully potty trained, meaning at night, daytime, all that stuff. She's done. Now, she sometimes wear those, they're panties, but I call them like training panties. That's what I call them. Sometimes she'll put those on. She know how to go and get her own underwear and stuff like that or whatever, right? But she doesn't wear pull-ups. She doesn't use it on herself. She doesn't pee in a bed, nothing. Now, people are like, oh, they need to be potty trained before school. So they are potty trained. Aiden is potty trained, let's say in the daytime. It's the nighttime that we have a hard time with. And it's more so number 2. They can still go to school if they're having a few accidents here and there. Like, he doesn't have accidents throughout the day. It might be in the nighttime. And I have spoke to the pediatrician, and she did say boys are typically harder than girls, and they take a little bit longer because the confusion. Now, that's why I was reading and I took y'all's advice. People were saying, don't let them stand up, let them sit down. But I feel like that's where the confusion's coming in with the number 2 at nighttime too.
Okay, yeah, like, okay, what 4-year-old poops himself at night? Exactly. Like my 2 kids don't even poop during the nighttime. They poop they'll poop either right before they go to bed or, during, obviously during the day. Unless my babies are sick, like sick, like, they don't poop during the nighttime. So you're telling me this boy is pooping during the nighttime and he's sleeping in his poop all night long, and you're like, I don't understand that. You're saying he's pooping his pants and sleeping in his poop all night long? Because if my babies wake up during the nighttime and they're, because yeah, my babies, yeah, no, that wouldn't even be going down. But I don't even know how a child is sleeping all night while they poop their pants. I never heard of that. Like, unless like you're literally just like feeding them dinner and just putting them straight in bed and they can't get the poop out before they get put to bed. I've never heard of a child pooping during the nighttime. I've heard pee, but I don't understand the poop thing. So if he is potty trained, like you said, during the day, then why in a recent vlog that we seen when you were taking him over Phillips, he still had a pull up on him and it was in the middle of the day? And that might be another thing is why Philip doesn't want to take him, because he doesn't want to change diapers. He's probably just like, why am I still changing a 4-year-old's diaper? Now he is responsible for that. He is the parent, but I'm sure he probably expected once he got out, like, okay, well, the kids are 4. Yeah, usually, yeah. Like if my baby's like in which I could probably count on one hand for both of my babies, like their whole entire since they've been born, they poop during the nighttime. They will wake up and they'll cry and they'll make it known they pooped and they need to be changed. Which, like I said, I could probably count on one hand for both of my babies. Like I said, unless they're like sick out of their mind or something, or like they have a stomach ache, or they have like a bad like just y'all know like what causes babies to poop during the nighttime. But even still, I've never heard of that. So people said too, and I know she's been watching reactors, because some of the reactors brought up today that in the recent video that she posted, her most recent one, that the kids were wearing pull-ups in the back, both Ava and Aiden were. And it's kind of hard to see if they were, especially if Ava was wearing, which I don't understand why she had them in the back with no pants on. But people were saying that Ava did have pull-ups on, and that Aiden, of course, had pull-ups on. So, sis, there's something is not adding up. And you're talking about she's wearing training panties. Well, if she doesn't pee or poop at all on herself, then why isn't she just wearing regular panties? Because the training panties, which I have for my daughter, they have like an extra cloth, like an extra thick cloth in the private area. So God forbid if they do pee or whatever, it's not like just peeing straight through their clothes. It has like it's soaking it up a little bit. So if she is fully potty trained, then why would she even be wearing training panties? Or, why wouldn't she be wearing regular underwear? So clearly she's not potty trained yet. And I don't really agree with using the little potties, like, the actual actual potties. I have an attachment for my bath for my toilet, and that's how we do it with my baby. Which every mother's different. I know all people do it differently, but most of the time you want to get them used to being on an actual toilet, because that's where they'll be using the bathroom. You won't be using a potty forever. And at the end of the day, like, who really wants to clean out a little potty seat? You know, like, clean the poop and pee out of it all the time. Like, wouldn't you just rather just put them on the seat and, you know, have them get used to being on a regular toilet, because that's what they will be using. And it just, you know, avoids having to clean out poop and pee out of a small potty. I'm sorry, these kids are too big to be in pull-ups all day or night. Girl, at 4 years old, she said she's been in mom groups, and the moms have said that, you know, their kids have, you know, potty trained at 4. I've even heard, I'm in a lot of mom groups, because I'm just, you know, anytime it's something with my babies, I always like to get opinions from other mothers. You know, it's good to be in mommy groups, if you have, especially if you have like real young babies. But I've heard a few mothers say that their kids weren't potty trained till 4 years old, but I just don't understand. She's home. What is she doing? Yeah, like, you're a stay-at-home mother. You're home all day. You know, your older two are at school. Like, how aren't these kids potty trained yet? You mean to tell me that in 3 years you have not been able to potty train these kids? I just don't understand that, you know. And I hear a lot of people say their method is they cut the diapers all together, and they just let the kids pee and poop on themselves until they finally get it. Like, this is uncomfortable. I don't want to be sitting in my poop and pee, so let me not use the bathroom myself. Let me use the actual bathroom. I don't know what method she's over there using for potty training. I just I don't know, but I like I said, I don't understand how this boy is. These kids are 4 years old. Um, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know. And it doesn't help that they can't communicate, that they can't talk, in which, you know, it's not these babies' fault that they can't talk, but it doesn't help that they can't communicate anything. Like, you know, my daughter can already communicate with me, you know, using the bathroom. Like, even way before, like when she was like 1, almost 2, or like when she just turned 2. She could tell me when she pooped. And the thing with my babies is, they're, you know, when you don't let kids sit in their poop for a while, they will tell you. Like, even my 16-month-old, she automatically, you like, she will let you know, look, I poop, get this diaper off of me. She don't be forced sitting in no poopy diaper, because she never sits in one. So it's always good to have your kids communicating with you. And this is why people are, you know, are telling her, like, these kids need to be able to communicate, because it makes a lot of things with them much harder because they cannot communicate. And it will really affect a lot of things, you know, potty training, you know, other interactions with other people when they're out, you know, just everything. You know, it really does. It really does affect things. So, you know, that was about it. I'm gonna play off of the live. We've been on here for almost an hour and a half. Y'all, you know, I was gonna do a video on this, but I was just like, I have to come on here and do a live, because this is just so ridiculous at this point, that we are even going through this year after year. The CPS calls the starvation of the Erica. Hey sis, you missed the live. I'm just about to close it out. But hit that replay, love. You know, it's just year after year, you know, we hear of these CPS calls. Nothing has changed on her end, on these kids' ends, on, you know, I really have to question, like, where's Chris with all this? You know, you got the baby in her hands looking like, so, you know, he's probably like, what the hell was I just born into? Like, what is really going on here? You know, the baby already looks like he's stressed out, and he's 5 months old. I really do hope things changes for these kids. And I really hope that, you know, enough CPS calls, something gets done, because it's just clear that nothing's being done. These CPS calls aren't making a difference. Nothing is making a difference. She just becomes lazier and lazier. And the fact that she's planning on a 6th baby, it's just going to put her farther behind and more neglectful with these kids. And, you know, I feel sorry, because the more kids that she has, the more that these kids truly have to pay for her having more and more, and not wanting to feed them and not wanting to do anything. And, you know, it's really sad. You believe it's just a storyline? It could be, but the fact that she's even lying, and, you know, she is lying about this, you know, that just it makes it all the more pathetic that you're lying about CPS. It's just it's terrible. I wouldn't even want this to actually happen to me, let alone lie about um lie about this happening. Um just because you have no content, because you have no man there, no nothing there. And it clearly shows, it really, I really have to think this man must just have not been home for the last, past week, because she's been going live looking like she's going out of her mind. She don't know what to do. Um, yeah, he don't eat enough to be pooping like that, girl. Okay, like how much is the boy eating? Because I mean, if they're being starved all day, how is he even pooping like that? I don't understand. He's eating enough to where he's pooping during the nighttime while he's asleep. Like I said, the only way that this boy has to be pooping in his sleep is if you're just literally feeding them dinner and putting them straight in bed. Because like, isn't he pooping before he goes to bed? That's why you can't just feed a child and just put them straight to bed. You have to give a child, a little bit of time to let their food digest and let them poop it out, because kids kids do poop right after they eat, no matter what age they are. Like I said, it's something that they do just like humans do. I said just like humans, just like older people do. So I would recommend, sis, that if this little boy is pooping throughout the night, then you need to be letting their food digest before you just put them straight to bed like that, because clearly that's the issue, because they're not eating all day to where they should be pooping like that. And if that is the case, then maybe you should be getting him up during the nighttime and checking to see if he pooped, or what, set a certain time where you wake them up and you have them use the bathroom. That's just part of potty training. During the nighttime, you should probably be waking him up and seeing if he has to use the bathroom. So it's a routine that he gets used to. Like, okay, well, I know I'm going to be waking up to go use the bathroom, and pretty soon, at 4 years old, he'll eventually learn to um get up and poop on his own. um yeah, routine is important. Organize, yeah, I mean, that's what it is with kids. You have to have a routine. You have to have a routine with kids. You cannot just free for all, just wing it out, just wing a day, and just think, okay, well, you have to have routine, because kids will get used to their routine, and it'll just be something to where the kids know day to day, okay, this is when I eat, this is when I nap, this is when we play, this is when I get dressed, this is when I get in the bath. And it just makes it easier, because you're not fighting against the kids, because they're like, oh my God, well, what's happening next? Well, what are we doing? It's not all just like scattered everywhere. They know. So you don't even, you sometimes I don't even have to tell my babies, like, okay, well, we're getting ready. They know, this is when I'm napping. This is when I'm, eating. This is when, we're going out to the park, or, going out, or this is when, we're napping. And this, like, they know already. You have to, get them. I mean, from the start, even newborns, you have to get on a routine. It's just, routine is everything with kids, especially, babies, that, not so much the older girls, but the babies, yeah, her kids shouldn't eat after 7 if it's a problem like that. Exactly. um yeah, definitely shouldn't be feeding the kids after 7 o'clock. That's beyond me. If, like I said, if this boy is pooping during the night, um you start creating a routine from about 6 months old. They'll grow up and they won't know any different. Exactly, Kayla, exactly. And that's what it is. Kids will get used to that routine, and sometimes, even like when you break that routine, it's good in a way, but then it's bad, because when you have to break the routine because you're out and about, or something goes on to where the kids will get like, oh my God, like, what's going on? I thought we do this every night. And but it's good, because like I said, you're not just winging it all day, and the kids don't know, like, okay, well, what's happening next, or what are we going to do, or like, it's all a mess. The kids know this time. You don't, I mean, because kids can't tell time. Kids don't know what time it is, especially that age. They just know, and it's in their body and their mind. They know, okay, this is what I do. This is just what we do every day. um and especially with multiple kids, there's no excuse why there's no routine in that house. It's just like she's not even cooking dinner for them at a set time. She's winging it out for dinner. She don't even know what she's cooking. It's 4 or 5 o'clock and the kids are already home from school, and they're like probably looking at her like, well, Mom, what are we doing for dinner? Like, the kids should already know, when I get home, I'm going to eat dinner. I'm going to do homework, eat dinner. We're going to settle down for a little bit, and then we're going to get in the bathroom. Then we're going to get ready for bed. It's just like, this is just this should be simple things as a mother of five. Her being a mother of five, like, come on. It makes no sense to me. But people have told her time and time again, gave her suggestions what she should do. Um and she doesn't seem to take any advice. So, if she can, she's so depressed out of her mind, she don't know what to do, she don't want to get out of bed, she's eating whole cakes in beds and stuff like that. Sis, you need a routine, you need organization, you need to put your mind in get your mind in the routine of, I have these babies and the fathers aren't around, so I have to do it. I have to do what I have to do, and that's it. Whether I'm tired, whether I'm hungry, whether I'm depressed, whether I'm bored, whether I want to go out. These are the 5 kids that you chose to have with these men that you knew what they were before you had them. Okay? And that's what it is. So now you live with it. Now you have to adjust your life to it. As a mother, you adjust. The kids don't really adjust. You adjust. You adjust to the baby. You adjust to their schedule, their feeding habits, their napping habits. You have to adjust to babies. Kids don't adjust to you, because at the end of the day, kids don't know any better. You have to teach them better. So, it is what it is. And her life will keep being depressing and in shambles and so disorganized and all over the place, until she, as a mother who is choosing to keep having these kid after kid after kid, you have to adjust, and you have to put your mind into mommy mode at all times. When you decide to keep having them and having them, you make that's what your life is. Okay? You're planning baby number 6. What do you think is going to happen when you have baby number 6? You don't even have room for baby number 6. You don't have no plans of buying a house. I've never heard her speak on buying a house. She doesn't have no plans for nothing. No plans for a further job, for further money put up. She doesn't have no plans of nothing. She's winging her life, winging her kids' daily routines, and just adding more and more kids, and having them with these people, these men who aren't even involved. I mean, Philip was in jail for since them twins were born. Chris has been gone since Legends been born. Yeah, like, what's the you're so crazy with that, girl. Okay, like, unless this girl's getting pregnant off one time, which I will say is possible, because this baby I got right now is off of one slip up. It happens. It definitely does happen, but that's why, um people say, every time you go and you have unprotected, that's just it happens. It definitely happens. I am proof of that. I literally, got pregnant with this baby off literally one single slip up. And it happens. And it's not to say that I didn't want this baby, because, it's not even like that. But, we were, you put your mind in, okay, well, I'm not, because most of the time couples, they're either trying, they're preventing, or they're just not really caring. And I wouldn't say that I wasn't just not caring, but it does happen. You never think it's going to happen to you, but it does happen. And obviously when it happens, you just gotta, okay, well, it's life, it's just another blessing. But when you have 5 of them kids already, and it's clear that there's no slip ups over there. She's intentionally planning these babies, because Hips already said, I won't be touching her like that. She ain't, yeah, she's cool, but she ain't that cool. I ain't slipping up with her. Um, she's intentionally like getting this man drunk, like literally planning out and mapping out like how to get pregnant by this man. Um, like literally, these moms just keep having kids and their situation doesn't change. You just offer the next child the same hard life you're offering the other ones you have on this earth. Kayla, I couldn't agree with you more. Couldn't agree with you more. Snacks, homework, dinner, baths in bed. The next day should be already planned. What's going to be made for dinner and all that. Exactly. Exactly. Y'all taking the words right out of my mouth. Yet she claims she is not a single mother. That girl over there is definitely a single mother. Definitely. Um, Taylor was being too grown and then bam, girl. It's just, especially when you're fertile, as you know what, it just like it takes, and my family's all like that. My mom, she got her tubes tied at 21 years old, because she didn't want to keep risking having more and more kids. She had me and my brother, and she was just like, yeah, she got pregnant with me as a teenager. And then she had my brother right after me. And then, my grandmother, she said that she was very fertile. I guess it just runs in my family. Um, but I'm fertile as you know what. And it's just like it happens too, especially when you're fertile as you know what. Um, it's definitely like you be playing with fire. Yeah, but you're married and settled in, which is different between you and Jazz. Exactly. I mean, my husband, I don't care about having no babies by my husband, because not only is it just because he's my husband, but my husband woke up with all of my babies at night. He fed them, changed her. I mean, even to this day, that man does everything and anything for these kids, like without no question, no attitude, no nothing. Like, it's just I don't even have to ask. It's just what he does, because those are his babies, and that's just what he does. So I never like I'm never it's never a stressful thing for me carrying these babies, like, oh my god, what am I going to do? I'm going to be by myself doing this. Yeah, he works, and that's just part of a man. They do work, but I know when he's here, like, I have all the help I need. I don't need like that. It's just that I know already, like that. It's just there's no issue with that. But these girls just have these babies, and I really like wonder, like, why do you want more kids and you're not even getting help with the ones that you have? You know, I just don't understand that. She's left home with 5 babies. She's depressed. She's eating cake in bed. She can't get out of bed. She's sleeping. She can't make dinner. She can't do nothing. And it's just like, why do you keep doing this to yourself and you're so depressed? Why do this, and this man doesn't even want to be home? And then on top of that, you go buy him a truck for him to be out even more. I just don't understand that. On this date, I'm twisting Taylor's word to say we make it. Girl, you might. You might. I told my husband we got one more left. We want to get this boy, and look, I told him you got one more chance in me, and then I'm done. I'm not having no 5, 6, 7, 8 kids. Look, that's for the birds. Y'all can do it, but look, I'm not doing it. I don't want to be. Then it's not even to say that, oh, I don't want to have kids. I don't want to be like take care of my kids or nothing. But I want to have some time. I spent my whole 20s having kids. I've been having kids since I was 21. So it's just like I want time to myself eventually. I want to go travel, do some things for myself that I wasn't able to in my 20s. And like, it's okay to want to do that, but you have to take the proper steps. Like, these girls just want to be till they're 45, 50 years old raising kids, and it's just like, damn, sis, you talk about all this freedom and you want to do this and that, but damn, like, stop having the damn kids. Like, shoot, I want to go and have, shit, in the movies, I'm like, look, mama's got a life too. Okay, like, mama's got a life too. Like, I want to look. I'm gonna raise my babies. I'm gonna send them all up to college. Start my little. Me and my husband want to start a business for our babies to pass down. We're gonna get them to where they need to be. But after I'm done that, it's my time. And Taylor, I know, but I feel so old, y'all. I feel so old. I feel so old, but probably just because of what I've been through. I mean, y'all don't really know my backstory, but I will one day tell my whole backstory. Y'all will probably be like, what? Um, but like I said, I want to have time to, enjoy my life too. And while, still being there for my babies whenever they need me. But, it's just, yeah, they'll be almost grown. Yeah. And that's what I'm saying though. But that's why I won't be having no, 6, 7, 8 kids because, I'm just not doing that. No, it's not what I want to do. I love my babies, but I want to have my babies and then that's it. I look young as hell. Yeah, I'm 25. I'll be 26 February 9th. So I consider myself old. I'm almost 30 years old. My husband, he's 25 also. Me and my husband are both 25. But yeah, it's just, but this girl, she talks about, she wants this, she wants that. But she doesn't do the things to get there. She just wants to keep piling up kids by these bums. Yeah, yes, I'm 40 and my kids are grown. Yeah, Erica, it's just like, you have your kids, they're all, I've heard you say your kids are all grown now, you do what you want. And, but you still, help your babies and you still, they're always going to be your babies. Your young sis, my oldest is 23. Yeah. 25 years by 40, they'll be in their 20s and then you enjoy. Yeah. And it's not even like, I'm like, oh my God, like, let me hurry up and get these kids to 20 so I can hurry up and go out. And, it's not that, but, y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all, oh my God, y'all young. Girl, I am not young. We are not young. 25, I don't think that's young. I think that's type old. Why do y'all think the 20, Jazzy girl, okay, your homegirl's 31 and still thinking about having more and more kids. Like, what? But I really don't think 25 is young. Y'all are tripping. I think 25 is old. Not old, like, because I know people in here are probably like 30 plus, you're like, God damn, well, what the hell am I? No. But, like, I think it is, it's on the way to being old. I say that. Um, you'll never get the time back. You'll look up and think to yourself, what have I accomplished with my life? You're definitely young. Yeah, and that's what I don't want. I want to, just because I have babies, I want to still, create a business for my babies to pass on. My husband does. We have so many things that we want to do. Um, they say when you hit 25, you're OG. Girl, okay, girl, I'm old. Okay, I'm old. Um Y'all keep saying if you don't stop, all right. Well, I'm young. I'm young then. I'm all right. I'm young, but I'm still old. We like to have fun when he's at school. Yeah, and that's what my husband said. Like, once they're all in school too, you have to. But I don't really want to spend my time while my babies are at school, hanging around. And I want to be productive and use that time that I didn't get in my 20s. And like I said, start a business. I've started YouTube, and I hope that I can elevate on here and grow. And this can be just another little business that I have, because I consider YouTube a business, very much so. But I want to have incomes after incomes, and just have stuff for my babies when they get older, and just show a good example to my kids that women don't just stay home and raise kids. Women can be just as successful as men are. I don't want, having 3 girls. I don't even want that to be in their head that you know you stay home, a man takes care of you, you stay home, you raise kids. That's just what it is. But no. um I'm gonna be 57, 2 grown boys, oldest 30. Oh, okay. My husband and I traveled the world. We were just now having babies. Yeah, and sometimes it happens that way too. Some people wait and then they have babies, which it works differently for everybody. Everybody has different situations, but it is what it is. Me and my husband made this choice, and I'm not, I wouldn't change it for the world. It actually motivated me. My kids are half of the reason why I wanted to do YouTube. Just so, like, being a stay-at-home mom, especially so young too, you just don't ever want to feel like, okay, well, my life is just phrasing like I still want to feel like I'm doing something. Like not contributing, but just like you're not just waking up just to wake up and take care of kids. Like you actually have something, that you're building to, be bigger and make money, and that's just what it is. 25 is most definitely a baby. I'm still putting in on a lifestyle. You're adorable though, and I respect you. Oh, thank you, Olivia Pope. Thank you, love. Man, if I could go back to my 20s. Yeah, I hear a lot of people say that. Girl, stop. You were young, sis. I know. Real moms give their all. It's okay that you're looking forward to being free. Oh yeah, I mean, and especially when you dedicate your every second of your life to being a mother, I just feel like it's you deserve that in the end. But I don't like, I never been the party. I don't go out and party. I don't do none of that. But and even like when I do become, have my time, I still won't be out partying. I just want to, travel, get to see the world, do different things, just see things that I've never seen before, because I'm going to be traveling with my babies all while they're younger, and I'm going to do all that with them. But, once they leave the house, it'll be me and my husband's time to travel and do what we never got to do with kids, because you can't do everything with kids. I mean, when they get older, but y'all know. Um, I started 19. I'll be 30 this year. My girls are so independent. I don't. Yeah, I mean, I hear a lot of people say they don't regret starting young. Like, and yeah, I mean, while you have people in their 30s and 40s just getting their kids into kindergarten, elementary school, and you're still like, and your kids are already like in high school, middle school, on the way to grown. It's like I'm not. Who wants to be doing that at 34 years old? But I don't blame people who do it that way. Um. Taylor, you seem very mature for your age, but getting married at 21 and having children will grow you up fast. You are away from mother and the boss. Thank you, love. Thank you, walk by faith. You guys are so sweet. Um, you are cute. I love children. I partied enough, y'all. I checked it. I want to go around again. I'm okay. Dr. Mary, yeah. Yeah, y'all. I mean, look, I give it to you. Look, I'm not the part. Look, you won't catch me up in nobody's club, no party, no nothing like that. But catch me in LA on the beach with my husband. Catch me in freaking Jamaica with my husband on the island enjoying, getting lit, doing all them, y'all know with them little vacations, and what goes down. You definitely sound like a well-rounded young lady with goals in mind for your future. I applaud you. Thank you, Mrs. MJB. You guys are so sweet. Um, hey, Black and Bougie. Hey, love. Y'all just coming in. You missed the live, love, because I'm about to get off of here. I'm about to. Whatchamacallit? This baby's kicking around like, look, sis, just go lay down. Mom, go lay down. Go get my mouth is all dry. I'm gonna give me some water, and I have my anatomy scan tomorrow, y'all. I was gonna do. Thank you, Deidre. I'll see you, love. Y'all, you're on a double tomorrow. Oh, love. Make sure you get some rest for that. Mm. Make sure you get some rest. I'll see you around, love. Thank you for joining. Make sure you guys hit the like button. I was gonna give you guys a pregnancy update the last live I did the day after, but I was just thinking, like, you know what? Let me wait to my anatomy scan. So I have my anatomy scan tomorrow morning early. So I will be giving you guys the update. I'll be uploading some ultrasound pictures, maybe on here, but definitely my Discord. If you guys aren't joined to the Discord, you can hit me up on Instagram, Spill Tea with TaylorXo, and I will send you the link so I can just confirm who you are. Just so I can confirm who you are, and uh you know so I don't have no weirdos in there, because I do share I don't share like pictures of my babies, but I do share pictures and some personal things. But um yeah, if you guys want to be part of the Discord, get some like exclusive updates, spill tea with TaylorXo IG, just hit me up, and I can get you into the Discord. Just confirming who you are first. But yeah, I have my anatomy scan tomorrow, so I'll be giving you guys updates on baby girl. Make sure you guys join the membership if you guys want to, because I keep telling y'all I have the content coming, but I really want more of y'all to join so we can have like some lit members only lives and some lit members only content. Oh, hey Ruby, hey love. Yeah, hit that replay, love. Taylor, 25 years makes sense. Wish my daughter got it when she was 25, but she did it. And you know what? That's all that matters. As long as she does get it, that's all that matters. We'll try to go live again soon, very soon, y'all. But I hope everybody enjoys their night. I hope everybody enjoys the rest of their week. Tomorrow is Friday for the weekend. I will probably be going live. Like I said, I'll go live and give you guys an update. I will give you guys an update. So wish me luck, y'all. Definitely give me some prayers. I'm always so nervous before ultrasounds because I don't know. Even though I feel we're moving all day, it just still gets me so nervous. But thank you guys so much for joining. We've been on here almost 2 hours. 2 hours. That's a long time. Have a great night and chat. Thank you, Neola Love. I'll see you. Thank you for joining. I enjoyed your live and definitely will be back. Thank you, Miss MJB. Thank you, Cece. I'll see you in the Discord, love. Yeah, thank you everybody for joining. Have a great Friday tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your night. Make sure you the members link is always in the description, so make sure you check the descriptions, and make sure you follow, like I said, the Instagram Spill Tea with TaylorXo for the latest updates, and make sure you DM me if you want to join the Discord. But thank you guys so much, and I'll see y'all. Thank you for joining the live, and make sure you hit that replay if you're just coming in, and hit that like button. Thanks, y'all.